I grew up in a house where my father's voice was the weather loud, unpredictable, and impossible to ignore. One minute he'd be silent. The next he'd explode over the tiniest thing. A teacup placed on the wrong shelf. A shirt ironed the wrong way. Or Mum daring to give an opinion he didn't agree with. She never fought back. Instead, she'd nod, bow her head slightly, and later tell me in a hushed, almost comforting tone, "Men are like that, dear. A wife's job is to obey her husband no matter what. You don't talk back. You keep the peace." It didn't feel like peace. It felt like swallowing glass and pretending it was water. But I was young, and when you're young, you think your parents' life is the blueprint. So when I married Daniel, charming, ambitious, full of compliments, I thought I had found a better version of my father. At first, Daniel made me feel adored. He brought flowers without reason, remembered my favorite meals, and said he loved how independent I was. But slowly, his words began to shift. The independence became selfishness. My opinions became arguments. He started asking where I was going, why I was wearing certain clothes, why I spoke to certain friends. I didn't notice the cage at first. It was built slowly, bar by bar, with apologies in between. Then came the gaslighting. If I confronted him about something hurtful he'd laugh and say, "You're imagining things." If I cried, he'd smirk and tell me I was too sensitive. It was the same script I'd heard my dad use on Mum, just with a different actor. The day I finally told Mum I was leaving him, she looked at me as though I'd said I was committing a crime. "You can't just throw away your marriage because of a few disagreements," she said sharply. "They're not disagreements, Mum. He's manipulative. He twists my words. She cut me off, voice rising. "And what do you think marriage is? A fairy tale? Do you think I didn't endure your father? Look at me. I stayed. That's what a real wife does." Something inside me snapped. "Yes, you stayed, Mum, and you lost yourself. You taught me to stay quiet while someone chipped away at my spirit. But I'm not doing it. I'm not living your life." Her eyes narrowed, her voice low and cold. "You will embarrass this family. No one will respect you. No man will want you after this." I took a deep breath. Then maybe respect and men aren't worth my life. Her hand slammed against the table, cups rattling violently. "Don't you dare walk away from this. Don't you dare make the same mistake my sister did. She's miserable now." I looked at her for a long moment, and for the first time, I didn't see her as a victim. I saw her as someone who had chosen the cage, decorated it, and called it home. I wasn't going to do the same. So I stood up, grabbed my bag, and headed for the door. "Behind me," she called out, her voice cracking not with sadness but with fury. "You think you're better than me." I didn't look back. "No," I said quietly.